What's going on, everyone? Hawks21 here, back with another Splinterforge video. Okay, so my last video with Splinterforge, kind of playing around with it, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice thing to do on the side of Splinterlands. I don't know a ton about the game yet, as you could probably tell from my first video, but I know enough where, conveniently, as you've probably seen, Hive has pumped. So Hive pumped. I had a bunch of liquid Hive just from posting some Peak D posts, and I decided to sell it for Reforging. I'm going to buy some alpha crates in this video. I'll probably buy some enhancement bags. I'm going to buy the alpha crates first. I still don't fully know how all this stuff works. That's why I'm recording these videos. We're going to figure it out together. What I do know, and I've gotten a little bit better at the game since the last time we saw. So if you click, I'm still fighting the bronze boss, but like right here, I got up to 128th. Top 100 gets paid. I'm doing better. I feel like I can start making plays for leaderboards without even really knowing much about the game at this point. So with that in mind, I want to start buying some things. Now, here's the situation. You get a hero. You can switch to the hero. Warrior does melee damage. Wizard does magic damage. Ranger does range damage. These top 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These top ones are not unique. So the Ranger, the Wizard, and the Warrior all have the same thing for these top. These bottom two are what's different. So the weapon, offhand, is going to be different between the Warrior, the Wizard, and the Ranger. So what that means is you need unique things for these bottom two across your three heroes. But other than that, you can equip, these different things and just switch them to different heroes based on who you want to use in that upcoming battle. So for me, I'm doing a melee strategy right now. And if you look here, this return fire, magic reflect, perfect time for a melee type strategy. So that's what we're going to be running. So I'm going to put all of my equipment that I get, I don't know what I'm going to get, obviously, on my melee monster for now. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to buy 10 of these to start. I'm just going to open them up, and then, again, I don't really know what this looks like, so my understanding is I'm going to get equipment here. And then I think you can add gems and runes to equipment. I don't know what that process looks like. That's why I'm going to buy the equipment first. But once I see sort of the equipment cards, I'll come back and I'll probably buy some enhancement bags and we'll see what we get. Again, we'll figure this out together. Let's just start with buying. Purchase. Yes. Continue. Confirm. Cool. Okay. So if I go to cards now, maybe? That's the thing, I don't even know how to open it. Oh, there we go. So, can I open? Let's just open up 5 twice. We'll just do that. Okay. Let's say, is there no, it's like a common, do they have the colors things? I should get 1 rare in each pack, so we'll find out. No, they all glow the same, I think. Okay, so there's no way to tell. So we just gotta open them. So we got a worn iron round shield. Look up 2 of them. Okay, so I think you can combine. Worn agile quiver. Okay, so shields give you an armor. Quivers give you a speed. And so quiver is something specific to a range monster. A sword, got 4 of those. So this is a rare. You can just see it from the blue here. Standard hardy leggings, okay. I assume this has to do with the mage. It's the book, so this is a specific thing to them. Worn short bow. Worn iron hauberk. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think all commons give the same. So I don't really know what the difference between, because look, this rare gives 1, this common gives 1. We'll have to look when we go to my card section. Yeah, not sure. We'll figure it out. Worn hardy legs, like again. So there's a standard, there's a worn. Standard iron gauntlets. I don't think we have gauntlets yet. We got a wand. Agile boots. Agile quiver. Gauntlets. Okay. So we didn't get any epics. Again, we're going to figure this all out together. People who actually know what they're doing here are probably yelling at me right now because I have no idea what's going on. Alright, we'll just open it up again. Worn hardy legs, standard sword. Hey, we got our first epic. So epic goes up to +2 archery. Okay, so that's good to know. I mean, there obviously has to be some difference between rare and get any more epics. Oh, we got a legendary. Got a legendary book. So I think that goes with the mage. Okay. So let's now go to our cards, which we actually have cards now. And let's try to see what the difference here. So if we go, how do we see? Oh, stats. Okay. So if you combine, you can see, you can get plus boosts. So for rares, it's 1, 24, 48, 72. Got it. And for commons, it is stats 1, 40, 80. Okay. So it's easier to combine, and it looks like they give you bigger boosts. Again, I don't know if that's actually specific. Let's check add socket. How many do I need? I have 400. Oh, so let's look at percent chance. So I could spend 100 electrum and get a 33% chance. That I was assuming 300. Okay, so I can add a socket for 300 electrum. Got it. Okay. We're learning. We're learning slowly but surely. Oh, so these come. So epics and higher come with a. Got it. Got it. Okay. So that's what it looks like if you have an empty socket. And so I think you can also, if we go to Forge here, Reforge. So you can reforge 4 commons into a rare. 6 rares into an epic. Okay. So I don't know if this is worth it. But I guess seeing as I'm not going to, I don't really know what to do here. I'm not going to level up my commons. I don't think I'm going to wait to level up my higher ones. What we're going to actually do now is we're just going to buy 2 of these for now. I just want to show you what that's like. I want to see it for myself. And we can add it into our legendary and our epic. Now if we go to, how do we do that again? Cards, no, it wasn't cards. Forge, here we go. So we're gonna open 2 of them. I just want to sort of get a sense of, I don't even know what you can pull from these runes and such. I assume they just make them better. So may play 1 water monster without the water summoner. Okay, that's cool. 3 extra mana. Oh, so some of them do give boosts. Interesting. So you would need, for this plus melee, right, you would probably need, I think we got 2 specific. I have to go back and look. 1 death, okay. Play 2 fire. Oh, okay, so the rares then, now I can play more. Chipped. So this will be nice to add into my spell book. 2 life monsters. Okay. got it. So now if we go into our cards and we look here, so I believe this goes with the imbue. Okay, that's what that means. Oh, so I can only add the damaged one into a wand. Got it. Okay. Can you level these up like you can? You can. Oh, nope, I'm on the wrong thing. If I click here, do these have stats? You can level these up. Oh, okay. Got it. So you could get a common. Oh, no, you can't. So this is just telling you the rarity of it. Okay, understood. So I don't really know what to do next is the question. Do I open up more packs? Let's just go to our hero first. We'll start. So my warrior is the key right now because that's the one I'm using. That's the strategy I'm sort of using. Nothing for the back I don't have. Nothing for the head. Did I get any necklaces? Nope. Body? Definitely got body. So we'll do this guy to add some shield. Hands, what do we get? Gauntlets to add some shield. Legs to add some health. I don't think I got a ring. Feet. I did get some boots, so we'll put the boots here. So these first 8, again, I could switch to any of these monsters here. And you can see the stats changing here. But now weapon, so if we do standard sword, yes. Shield, or offhand, okay. And here's the shield, yes. Okay, got it. So now, you know, my heroes got a little better, which again, I've learned the hero is key because it's effectively a 0 mana monster. So you can do some really, really sick, fun strategies once you've built this up a little bit. So what I'm actually going to do is, how many more of these can I buy? We'll buy 18, we'll buy 6 more, open them, and then I might think about trading some in. So I know there's a peer-to-peer market where I'd probably be better off trading things, but for now, I kind of want to just learn the mechanics of it. So I keep forgetting, no, I have to go to Forge. We're going to open up all 6 at once here. See if we can get some more epics or legendaries. Ideally, something for my warrior, because that's what I'm going to be using. And I'll play at least one battle. We'll see what the time is looking like. Worn sword, standard wand. So we got a wand. Ooh, we got an elite. We got a legendary, so we'll switch that. So we'll get more armor. Standard short bow, standard quiver, standard hardy leggings, shield. Okay, so we got rares. We got one legendary, which is actually will help. So I can add something into this. Okay, got it. So let's add some stuff in. So if we go here in view, might be saying that wrong. What would we want to do? We could play, 2 life monsters. Three extra mana, that's interesting. Do I want to do 3 extra mana? What would I switch out in my current? Let's just try it. So we'll imbue. So now we can play 3 extra mana when we use that. The short bow, let's look at that. Do I have the, I didn't get anything, okay. So we're not going to play these cards yet, so we actually won't imbue anything. Let's go back to my hero. And We're going to switch this out for our new elite one. Yes. All right, he's coming along here. So now we're going to try trading in some stuff. So I don't know if this is an effective way to do things. I just don't. So that's what we're going to need to figure out here. I also don't know if I'm going to get, so let's trade in 4 boots. Does that mean I'm going to get a rare boot? Or is this going to be a random rare card? Let's try it. Got standard gauntlets. Okay. So we got the gauntlets. So what I really want to do, because I eventually want to get to all epics or legendaries, is just trade, you know, a bunch of these things in. I think. Unless I'm missing something, which could very well be the case. And I don't really plan on leveling anything up. So standard short bow, okay. Until I get to epics. So let's try trading in some rares actually. Ideally, I want to find ones where I have extra of. So we have multiple quivers, multiple tones, multiple. Okay, how many do I need? 6 rares. I don't know. We have multiple gauntlets. Oh, and then we have a better tome. We have a legendary. So I'm going to trade that in. Let's just see. 500 forge. Confirm. Yeah, this could be stupid to do, but. So we got superior hardy leggings. Okay. So then if we come back to our cards, here's our superior leggings. I can add in something here. So we'll just add in, do I do life or fire? Let's do life. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. So then if we go to heroes, now we got new leggings. So we'll put the hardy ones in there. And so now, okay, this is helpful. I'll be able to play some life monsters. And so I'm going to show you part of what my strategy is actually. I'm going to go here to peak monsters. I'm going to go to rent. I'm going to go to silver. I need to rent a level 3. It might be a level 2, but we'll just grab level 3s because they're relatively cheap. I need to get this card. Error adding. Got it. And then, what's the one that has... Oh, it's because I have this clicked. Yeah, I only think I needed a level... No, I don't actually know what I needed. So I need, I believe it's also silver shield knight. So we're gonna grab both of these. Let's grab them for 2 days for now, just for 1 credit. And so now I'll be able to use these in Splinterforge. So you'll see how we can sort of build up our lineup now based on these changes. So nothing I'm going to do right now. I just want to show you this process. I'll probably trade some more stuff in and, you know, play around and try to build up my hero, but a lot better than ones across the board. So we're going to get into a battle and sort of show you the melee strategy I've been running. we're gonna hit battle. So now that we have the extra mana, that's interesting. I'm gonna try to do Kitty with Kelia. And then now I can play life cards, right? So I'm gonna grab the Silver Shield. The big card that I need, where is the... You should be able to come down and the rest should populate, no? There we go. Sometimes you have to scroll down to the bottom and then the rest will pop up. Let's say I need the Kraken here. So now we have 12 left. I am then also going to grab the, where is it? The Demented Shark. So here's what I don't know what I want to do. So I want to grab the Hobgoblin as well. But I don't think I can. Yeah, so I'm going to have to take away the Hobgoblin. And then... So what I need to do is... I want to bring... Oh, I can't bring the Truth Speaker, I don't think. Yeah, no, okay. I want to bring the Mordali Guardian for the heal and the Scavo Hireling for the repair. And then we'll toss in... why can't I play a level 4 of this? That's wrong. The Torrent Fiend. Okay, so effectively what I'm trying to do is boost up the melee damage across the board, including my hero, while the boss pays attention to the Kraken, who will get healed and repaired and healed. Okay, so that's what we're going to try. This is kind of similar lineup to what I've been running. The Silver Shield Assassin should be able to do a ton of damage based on the double strike and the boost it gets from being a sneak monster. That's why I ultimately picked it over the Hobgoblin. I had previously been doing this with the Hobgoblin because I didn't have access to life cards. So we're not going to watch the whole thing because it's going to go on forever, but we'll play some of the battle here. There's my new semi-boosted hero there, and with the 2 Inspires, it's going to get up to 4, I believe. Previously, I was only doing 1 damage with it. Now I can do 4. So one thing I found is taunts are really important, I think, at least in Bronze. In Bronze, the strategy I've found that have worked the most are either going to be... so this is interesting, actually. I'm going to play another battle. Hopefully I get a melee type thing. But there's an additional boost that occurs if you use Yasik, because I believe Piercing will give another boost. So these monsters would even hit for more with Yasik over Kitty. So actually, yeah, that's kind of the strategy I want to show. We'll let this Silver Shield Assassin go again, because I think it's going to hit for 6 and 6. So it's going to do 12 damage every time it goes. For some reason, they have a 0 go by first to signify double strike. But as you can see, right, we're now doing a ton of damage to this boss while it's focused on the Kraken, and we just try to keep the Kraken alive. Now my boss is hitting for 4, which is great. You know, even my Torrent Fiend's hitting for 3 because of the double boost. It's really awesome. Alright, you guys get the point. It spends all of its time trying to attack the Kraken. We're able to keep the Kraken alive with some heals and some repairs. And then we're just unloading, doing tons of damage. So eventually what happens is, I was confused at this. If you create a strategy, for example, like right here, the boss is not able to beat the Kraken. I've given it too much, at least I think. I've given it too much healing, repairing, healing and repairing for the boss to be able to beat it. So what happens is, at a certain point, the boss gets enraged. So all of its damage will go up, its speed will go up, etc. And I think, you know, at a certain either amount of damage it takes, or a certain amount of turns, it'll become enraged. And eventually it'll get so strong that it'll be able to beat the Kraken and then slowly make its way through my other cards. So that's sort of the process here. We are going to hit skip to rewards. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good one. 820. That is the best I have ever done. Wow, that is the best by a long shot. So plus 600. I don't know what this points setup is. Like, I don't know why I got less points than damage or whatever. But 660 points. That is by far the most damage I've ever done. So now here can be part of the problem. Obviously, my strategy for the Kraken involves a lot of healing, right? So affliction can be a problem, but I do want to try something here actually. Let's go in here. I don't know if this is going to work. Typically what I would do here is I would submit a battle with just 15 mana because that's the minimum you have to do, and then the random ability would reset. So I would just basically keep doing that until I got a setup of rules that worked well with the strategy that I'm running. But we're going to actually test this live. So we're going to go back to Yasik instead of Kitty. We'll do Kelia. We're going to set up a lot of the same thing here. We do want to grab... Yeah, we got to do this thing again. Got to keep doing it until they pop up. There we go. Gonna grab the Kraken. So again, the boss can afflict the Kraken, which obviously hurts my healing, but I don't know what's gonna happen if I bring a cleanse. It's not gonna be this cleanse. Let's see, what do I have left? Wait, what haven't I grabbed? I haven't grabbed the Demented Shark, which I need. Oops. I always forget in this one, if you hit it, it doesn't include, if I hit 10, it's not 10 and 6, it just goes to 10. Grab the Inspire here, so I have 7 left. So really what I wonder... No, that'd be a little crazy. So, we're going to search by ability and we're going to find some cleanses. I don't know how cleanse works. Is it not even an option here? So maybe cleanse doesn't work. So there is a cleanse monster. Alright, we're going to try to bring a cleanse and see if that does anything. I don't think I can get a below 2 mana cleanse, but so we're going to do that. We will then grab do I want to bring a... We'll just take a repair. Well, actually, then we don't even need a cleanse. We're just going to repair. Let's actually just try this. So I'm going to take back this, and we're just going to go straight insane damage and just see how we do. So I'm still at the stage where I'm going to test something out. What am I missing? Oh, we can get rid of you. We can get rid of you. We're going to go straight insane damage. And then for 2, what's left? So you get a boost. We're going to go here. I can't play another melee card, which is the problem. I mean, sorry, I can't play another life card. So we'll go melee boost here. And then as we saw, we'll obviously bring our Fiend. Alright, let's just see. This is going to be less than the last one, but I want to see with Affliction if it's worth it for me to play these battles or effectively re-roll by submitting a 15 mana team, because your energy goes down by the mana. So it's just a test. If I try to overwhelm everything with damage, will it work? So the reason why I bring Yasek instead of Kitty is because the piercing gives it a boost. So I believe the piercing gives it a 1.5 damage boost. So you'll see some of these absurd numbers that everyone's going to start hitting for. We'll see. So I mean, getting these cards and leveling up my monster, getting the extra mana, being able to bring cards across splinters has made a huge difference already. So, you know, as I learn more and level up my monster, I'm excited to see, you know, what this game turns into. I'm very excited. It's really fun. It's the same synergies as Splinterlands, right? So 9. So the Kraken hits for 9. Hits for 6. Silver Shield hits for 6, so it doesn't double up the boost. So 6, 6. Here isn't the other 6. Hobgoblin, I think, will also hit for 6. Yeah, Hobgoblin will hit for 6. And then that was sort of to signify the double strike, and then another 6. So it's it will whittle away pretty quickly at our Kraken. So I don't think we'll do a ton of damage. Like my hero right now is also hitting for 6. Like we're not doing as much, we're not doing like the longevity play, right? I think we're just trying to get in, get out with as much damage as possible. I bet we end up in like the 300s. That would be my guess. It will also depend on, once they eliminate the Kraken, which they're going to, where the next attacks go. Okay, I'm not going to make you watch this whole thing. We'll skip to rewards. I bet in the 300s, 250. Okay. So obviously not as good as the 800, 47. I'll probably stop it there. I'm going to do some trading around, some playing around with the, so here, right, it has Fury. That's not good because it's going to hit my Kraken for double each thing. So at 105, we're working our way back up the leaderboard. We're going to have to let this stamina go up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to stop it here. I am enjoying Splinterforge. I'm still figuring it out. As you can see, we opened some alpha crates. We opened some gems. I'm sure I'm not doing things the optimal way, but we'll figure that out together as we go. If I miss something, if I'm doing something right, please let me know in the comments. I need your guys' help. And if you enjoyed this type of content, it would be awesome if you could take a second to like and subscribe. All right, I will talk to you guys soon, and hope you're enjoying the game.